Other than that, there's just nothing else I can do about that. It's gonna be a fun little scenario and a fun little game we can do. And by the end of it, I don't know what's gonna happen. I know for a fact that at this point in time, since I've been playing Mario Party a lot, I do know my ins and outs around Mario Party 1, 2, or I know my ins and outs about Mario Party 1. I do know some stuff about 3, and those are the only 2 Mario Party games I have not played up until a couple months ago. Or basically when I first started doing the Mario Party tournament. And yeah. Because I know for a fact that one of the collabs I'm going to do is that Mario Party tournament. And it's not going to be the one with my friends, it's going to be the one with the normal collab group I use. So basically, nothing of the Mario Party thing is going to be uploaded until we finish the final board and I get my thumbnails in order. So what I mean by that is, say that I finished editing all of Mario Party 1, stats are done, stat screens are done, everything is done dusted for the upload. I am not going to upload them until I know everything is done and dusted with my friend. Like, it's ready to ship out to the thing. Get this one. But the shop here with the 106 is great, and having a 2-in-1 is better. So yeah, it's just gonna happen. So like, if I have like literally edited everything of Mario Party from like the boards, yeah, if I like or edited everything from the boards, and I'm left with just like one game, and we're done with the boards, everything should be getting uploaded by the time the latest collab is done. And though I could slot that Mario Party tournament in between 2 collabs, not for like a dry spell, but like so we can start like gaining views, gaining traction and all that. I'd rather have them all out by the time, but I don't know how you guys would enjoy seeing just pure Mario Party on a collab for no discernible reason than just doing that. Because I know for a fact that when those videos are going to be uploaded, I'm going to be having like the MPT is like, I'm going to call it the Mario Party tournament or Mario Party triathlon, whatever. MPT there, or like on the beginning, and then the game we're on, the board we're in, part 1, like the long title bullshit I'm going to be doing. And that's probably how you're going to differentiate the one I'm doing from where my friends, where I'm actually giving a shit about stats and all that, combined to the other one where I'm playing with my buddies just for the fucking hell of it. I'm still gonna keep track of like stats, and I'm still gonna show stats on that specific game or on the second one and all that. But like, for generality, for all intents and purposes, that's just what's gonna happen. Nothing much else I can do about that. But I do need to plan it. I do need to sit down, make the group chat, and ask them when they want to play and what fucking characters are gonna play. Because here's the other funny thing about Mario Party, at least the beginning ones. The beginning of Mario Party only had 6 characters, and you guys know what character I play all the time. It wasn't until Mario Party 9 that I got a new character to play. Technically, I had a new character within Mario Party since Mario Party 3. Because in DS, all the time, if someone picked Yoshi, I usually go for Waluigi. Because it's Waluigi. His bit crushed, his bit crushed voice in Mario Party DS was so nasally. It was like the best thing I remember from that game. And Mario Party 9 in general, I got Yoshi, and if Yoshi was taken, I always pick Shy Guy, and since Shy Guy has been a mainstay in Mario Party since 9, he wasn't in 10, he wasn't in the 3DS games, But when Super came out, he was in the game. Jamboree doesn't, or Jamboree, Superstars doesn't have him in the game, which I'm still sad about. But yeah, see, he wasn't in a Superstar, which was sad, but I lived through it. And now since he's in Jamboree, it was fun. So basically I have my second character, but since that's not Mario Party 1, I don't know what to do about it. So that's just what's gonna happen about it. And if anything, we just have to move on and deal with that bullshit. And for a fact that I am gonna ask them like what character they're gonna be playing as, because nothing else you can do about it. Because if someone picks my character, I technically already have like 3 to 4 backup characters. Like in the original Mario Party trilogy, it's or the original Mario Party 1 and 2, if Yoshi gets taken, I usually either play Wario, because Wario's funny, or DK. Literally the only character I don't play in Mario Party is either Mario himself or Peach. Like, that is the only 2 characters I don't play in Mario Party. And if I'm forced to play one of those 2, great. But other than that, we can just move on, have fun. And that's gonna be like the one time I'm probably not gonna be playing Yoshi in a Mario Party game. But it's gonna be even funnier if I ever go back to the original or to the Mario Party tournament that I've been playing a different character and I confuse my character for that other character. But how can you confuse a giant dinosaur with something else? I don't know. But yeah, that's just what's the plan for the future. And I do have to run it by them that I want to like record it. Not for like YouTube purposes, but just tell them that I want to record it just so I know like what board we're on, because I tend to be a bit forgetful sometimes, even though I remember shit from my friends' personal lives. You know, the fun stuff. I don't know, man. But yeah, that's just what's gonna happen. That's how it's gonna work and shit. But we're gonna get used to it. We're gonna get through it, we're gonna get used to it, and I'm not gonna fucking contemplate burning a village down after Mario Party 1 again. I have a love-hate relationship with Mario Party 1. Here's the thing. Most people know that, like, anyone who has played Mario Party enough will say, like 9 and 10 are bad, that the 3DS games were not as good as they could have been. Like they're terrible games. No game is as bad as Mario Party 1. You may be asking yourself, why would I say that? Some people agree with me. But like, if anything, if I were to list all the Mario Party board or all the Mario Party games in the series, Mario Party 1 would be at the bottom of the barrel. I was gonna say Mario Party something. Yeah, I was gonna say something about Mario Party Advance. Mario Party Advance was probably in the same tier as Mario Party 1, but for different reasons. Anyway, Mario Party 1 would be at the bottom of the tier list, literally the worst game in the series. It suffers so much through first game syndrome that just going back to it was not a chore, but annoying to deal with. And how the game is compared to its successors in Mario Party 2 and Mario Party 3, going back to 1 feels like going back to the Stone Age. So, like I said, we get used to it. Especially as people who have played Mario Party, we get used to the bullshit in Mario Party. In Mario Party 1, there is no items, so you cannot strategize about it. And some of the boards just are boring and have nothing to do. Like, you have nothing to do in those games? Because items make the strategy, the turnaround, the whole debacle of Mario Party. Because if you take away the items because someone just does not like the items, you don't get Mario Party, and it doesn't feel like Mario Party. if you don't like Mario Party, or you don't like the items like the golden lamp giving you a free star, someone using the chomp whistle, or the lucky lamp, or some shit like that, over and over and over again. You don't like getting like squished by the Mega Mushroom in 4. You don't like the reverse room and how overpowered it is in Mario Party 3. You don't like how other items work in other games. Fine, I'm not gonna be saying your faults and denies on the items. I have my personal gripes with some items as well, especially with the fucking friends I know and the fucking group I hang out with. But take out the items, Mario Party just feels more bland. And literally, if you have Mario Party 1, play it. Play it, but how it's designed with no items in mind. Because it is not a fun game without items. There are technically items in the game, which are the random... like the hidden blocks. There we go. I say random blocks instead of hidden because technically the word is hidden. But they're random because of how they're given to you. The random blocks in Mario Party 1 are the plus block, the minus block, speed block, slow block, warp block, and there's a hidden block as well designed into the game that's not like the Mario Party 2 hidden block. 100. So, what I do mean by that is it's a very simple. Without the items and without those specific blocks as well, it becomes very boring. Mario Party 1, 2, and 3 all have predetermined dice rolls from the moment you turn on the N64. So whatever number you get, the game just gives it to you. And it's even dumb for some of the main board mechanics in the game because it's like that as well. Boards like Bowser Magma Mountain, Eternal Star, and I think even to a lesser extent, Wario Battle Canyon and Mario Rainbow Castle. Having predetermined dice rolls, at least you know where you're going, but some of the other parts about the game and the other mechanics of it kind of get annoying and do get lesser value of it. Because if anything, if you were to design a unique item for each of the boards, you can. When they brought back Mario Rainbow Castle for Mario Party Jamboree, they actually made a unique item for that board, which I do enjoy, and it actually is pretty interesting. And what I mean by that is very simple. You can actually decide when you want, if you want to just flip the not flip the whole script, but flip who's in the star at the end. Mario Rainbow Castle, whole main mechanic is that it swaps between Toad and Bowser. One gives you a star, one gives you a star, which you lose money from. And without an item, it's actually pretty easy to game because you can just see who's coming up and use items appropriate to that answer. So say Toad's at the end of the board and you are like 2/3 in. You can use a mushroom to speed up your process so you're right next to the star to, well, get it next turn. And the game did think about that. The happening spaces in the board make it that the whole board flips. I say whole board. But the prize at the end of the tunnel flips. It goes from Toad to Bowser, and if it's on Bowser, it goes Bowser to Toad. So it just flips to the opposite side. And every time someone gets a star, it also turns to the opposite side. Say you get the star, now that you got the star, it flips to Bowser, and then the next person who's behind you has to deal with Bowser. Pretty simple board, pretty simple mechanic, and I do like that. But yeah, that's just how it works. In Mario Party Jamboree, the item that they introduced, the whole premise of it is that you could just flip it. It's an item that randomly goes between Toad and Bowser, and you have the choice of pressing A on it, and then after a few slowdowns, it stops on the person and then swaps it. Pretty interesting, and it's a really good item that I really expected to hate. But as soon as I went through the board, I did enjoy it, and it's not one I expected, or one I expected a lot of people to buy.